Hey, VC, TC Kirkham here, the Kirkham Report, and welcome to part 4 of my 2022 Rewind, which is all focused on you and me, the members of the vinyl community. Lots of great and interesting things happened, some interesting bad things happened, and a lot of craziness ensued over the last 12 months, and there have been a noticeable trend of things happening. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. I've gone through, looked at, everything that I've been looking at all year and came up with this list of the top 10 vinyl community trends of 2022. So let's get started, shall we?
Oh dear. Oh, we just want to say thank you to the vinyl community for being such a bunch of sad sacks this year. Yeah, I mean, Santa's got a big sack, hasn't he? Yeah, but it's not a sad one, is it? No, it's full of fun. Oh, it's really full, his sack. Yeah.
Ah, yes, who can resist the wonderful, playful barbs of Penge and Derek? Penge and Derek are the brainchild of Static Traveler, and they also have their own channel, and they are merciless in the way they have skewed people, particularly Rob Walker and the Waxed and Norman Maslow and a few others. But it's all in good fun, and all those guys take it in as the good fun that it is. I mean, what's a few insults among friends, after all? Lots of naughty, naughty comments from you two. Naughty, naughty, Penge and Derek. You are number 10 sarcastic stuffies.
Really loved it. And so there's really, oh, here we go. Yeah, meow. You see, it got a cut on the back. Someone was in a fight yesterday, and we didn't know he was bleeding until later, and it's like, hey, what the hell is this? And so it's not, we gotta try and get blood cleaned off of him. So wasn't like a terrible gash, but white fur blood doesn't work. And now we're going to just say meow. Yes, sit down. Sit. Yes, everyone knows you got a cut now. I told them. All right. And so
I tell you, with that talking head behind him, Cat just can't catch a break, can he? There have been cats all over the vinyl community this year. And some people have lost cats this year, which has been sad. Cats are a big part of the internet as a whole. I mean, let's face it, the internet wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for cat memes. That's how it all started. That's how YouTube became a success. That's how all these other groups were so huge hit. And it all starts with the vinyl community's #1 star, the co-host of the early morning Sunday show with Steve Carlson, and that is Cat. He's not the only cat around, but he represents all cats of the vinyl community, and that is why cat footy prints are everywhere this year. And then you've got something right like this, number 8, top 10 lists. I have been seeing a lot of top 10 lists over the last couple of weeks. Everybody counting down their top 10 albums of the year, or their top 10 concerts, or their top 10 channels, or whatever. Top 10s are a big thing in the VC. And that's the way it should be, because music and charts go hand in hand. Anybody knows that. It's me. Number 8 trend this year. Top 10 lists. Hello, vinyl community fans. TC Kirkham, the Kirkham Report here, and I am here to announce my Push to 200 subscribers contest. I've been talking about this for a few weeks, and I was going to hold it off until I actually got to 200, but it's moving too slow for me, and I want to have fun with this contest, and I want to make sure everybody has time to do it. Every time you turn around in the VC this year, you have had a new contest to enter. I swear, I think there's more contest entry videos than any other kind of video in the VC this year. Well, maybe except for a couple. I mean, I even had my own contest this year that helped me boost my listenership and my viewership and everything else, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. But there have been all kinds of great contests run by so many different people. I don't have time to list them all here, but I haven't entered all of them. I've entered a few of them. I just haven't had the time, but I've enjoyed watching them. Contests are always fun to enter because people come up with some wacky questions to talk about in those contests, and that's what makes them fun. Number 7 trend in the vinyl community this year: contest fever.
Floor, and you walk in and you see it's like a diner. Look at that, isn't that cool? Now this diner setup is real. It's actually from a diner, and the people who sold the house sold all that stuff with it. And they said, "Do you want it?" I said, "Sure, I'll take that." Because I think that's pretty cool stuff, that diner thing. The little chairs there, you know, little booth, whatever. And of course, it's got a little jukebox, radio kind of thing. And there's a lot of Coca-Cola type products, Coca-Cola type references. You see they have these signs here. Rosie's Diner. You may have seen this kind of sign in some of the nostalgic diners you've gone to. It's pretty cool.
You know, I'm planning on being able to do one of these in the near future. Looking at the vinyl caverns of the world, these are the room tours from all the great people. My friend Jeff over at Calico Silver just did this great one of his new place a few weeks ago. Fantastic little sitting area, little booth, all kinds of cool stuff. Everybody's had some cool room tours this year. I got to admit, that's one of my favorite parts of the vinyl community, is seeing how everybody else is set up. Robert Z's done one. Frank over at Channel 33 has done one. Jeff Witcher's done one. Everybody has done one. And they're fun to watch because you see people's equipment, how they alphabetize and do their collections and everything else. Room tours are one of the highlights every year in the VC, and this year has been no exception. Number 6 trend: vinyl caverns.
30 years. Thank God he's gone. Is Robert's on my turntable, a good friend of mine, but he's a wanker.
Wednesday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning.
What does that mean? It's always a coffee kind of morning. What if you don't like coffee? And who wants to watch you drink coffee in a video? I sure don't. What a wanker.
Is everybody a wanker out there today? I swear I've seen more wanker videos this year than any others. Of course, we got Canadian Studmuffin there in the clip, but Mazzy's done several. He had a hilarious one earlier this year about Eric Clapton alone, and then his top 10 wankers. There's another top 10 list. All of these wanker videos have been outrageously funny, and of course they're skewering people that are friends again. So the humor is there. They're not meant to be serious. They're meant to be fun. Well, in most cases. And Eric Clapton, you are a wanker. Number 5. Everyone has been wanker wacky this year.
This is great. Oh, hi, VC. Hi. Welcome to my channel. This is a new exciting YouTube channel all about the exploration of the beauty and the adventure of music. I'm a big Beatles fan, and as such, I've been busy poring over the pages of The Beatles England. This is a book by a young fellow named Norman Maslow. And what a lot of people don't know is Norman's my cousin. Yeah, we're very closely related, and we're both big Beatles fans.
You know, I hate to see it when bad stuff happens in the vinyl community. Sometimes there's too much drama. Over the last 2.5 years I've been here, I haven't been subjected to very much of it, but I feel so bad for what happened to Rachel. Rachel was able to bounce back with a new channel called Rachel's Ghost after YouTube's unceremoniously ganked her first channel because of these horrible things said. You know something? Rachel's a survivor, and so is the vinyl community. And as long as we are able to stand beside friends like Rachel and other people that bad things happen to, we can make sure that the vinyl community is a fun and happy place to be. Rachel, I'm happy to see you up and running. And in fact, you tie into number 3 too. But at number 4, unnecessary roughness in the VC. Welcome to Finding Your Music Mojo with TC and Dawn. I'm TC from TKR Video Central.
And I'm Dawn from Two Hip Chicks.
And joining us today is a friend of mine who is really into 50s and 60s vintage music. Her name is Katie. She operates the Vintage and Vinyl channel on YouTube, and also her Instagram address is running in the crawl there. Katie, thank you for coming on. Much appreciated.
I'm thrilled to be here tonight, TC and Dawn. Thanks for having me.
We've done a couple of things together before on Record Store Day, and my God, does everybody have a YouTube talk show now? What the hell is going on? It's your fault, Rachel. Rachel the Music Man has Rachel's Ghost out there, and she's got a talk show not once but twice a day, doing live chats with a full chat room and 5 or 6 people in her studio, talking about music and records and politics and everything else. But everybody else is jumping into the bandwagon. You got Jeff Witcher and Chris Prophy and Mr. Hall of Fame and a few other people that have chimed into their 4 horsemen. Glenn Kellaway's doing a weekly one now. Hell, even I got into it with Dawn over at Two Hip Chicks, and we've had a few guests on our Finding Our Music Mojo. We only do it every couple of weeks, though. And I mean, it seems like everywhere you look, there are collabs and talking heads everywhere. Number 3 trend in the vinyl community this year, talking head syndrome. Sometimes I think if I hear one more thing about a damn box set, I'm going to punch something. I swear, we've got Beatles box sets galore, we got Kiss, Guns N' Roses, and all these other ones that have come out, mostly at way expensive, high prices that I can't afford. And there have been a few I've been able to afford, but I'll tell you, that McCartney box set Mazzy showed in that clip, that thing's $800 for 45s. I can't afford that. He also had a great All Things Must Pass box set. He's done the Revolver box set. Everybody's done the Revolver box set. I tell you, everybody has been obsessed this year. Box sets after box sets after box sets. When is the madness gonna stop? Number 2, box set obsession.
Today, I am talking to you about what everybody's been talking about for a week now. A week ago, I made the video that there were allegations that Mobile Fidelity had a digital link in their chain. And sure enough, it is true. Their records that they've been putting out recently have a digital source involved. And we didn't expect that. I know I didn't. I thought every single record they ever put out was pure analog, and I was wrong.
Number 1, and rightfully so, I picked Melinda Murphy's clip because she has been the most level-headed about it. Mo-Fi madness. The furor set off by the Mo-Fi revelation that there is a digital step in some of their recordings. I mean, I have never seen more classic freakouts in my life. And a lot of them came at the expense of making some people have been really good at it. Others have looked like absolute maniacs out there. But with good reason. When you're spending all this money on these Mo-Fi discs, which I do not do, by the way, and then you find out arbitrarily that some of the ones you bought that you thought were all analog have a digital step, yeah, I can see how you would tend to be pissed off about it. Now, luckily, it doesn't affect me, but it's affected hundreds of members of the VC, and I don't blame them a bit for the ensuing madness that happened, and it didn't help that Mo-Fi was a little bit too smug about it in the first place. My number 1 trend in 2022, Mo-Fi madness. And there's my top 10, people. I hope you like it. I just thought it would be a lot of fun to show off some of the things that happened this year and talk about them. And I hope people don't mind bringing them up. There'll be clips and links to everybody's channel whose clips I grabbed for this. Most of them are I know and are friends and or who are aware that I'm out here, and I certainly don't mean any disparagement. I'm just out here for the fun of it. I hope you enjoy it. Tomorrow I will wrap up my week-long 2022 rewind with a look back at the stars we've lost this year musically. It is going to be just music and pictures and some comments, and I hope that you will enjoy that. And then I'm taking Saturday off. I've changed my mind, and I'm going to be taking Saturday off, so there will be no Kirkham Report on New Year's Eve, but I will return with the Radio Retro Countdown on New Year's Day, and then next week I'll be off until the Kirkham Report on Saturday, where I'll kick off 2023 in my inimitable style. I hope you'll be there and enjoying it along the way. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and if you have done so, thank you very much. I can't do it without you, and please leave a comment. I always love hearing from you. You can even blast me if you want to, like I just did with a lot of these other people, because it's all in fun. I don't mean any harm. I'm just little old me. I'm TC, Kirkham Report. See you next time. Ciao, baby.